Hello and welcome once again to this wonderful adventure. I am exhausted after building so much last episode. I joke. That was awesome. I'm very happy on how things came about and how they turned out. Today, we're gonna keep expanding, we're gonna keep doing things. And maybe just go around and doing some scouting and adventuring as well. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So as we get all set for this day, there's a few things. So we're gonna be finally doing the skeleton spawner farm. So I'll show you some clips that I took. That is gonna have a little bit of a voiceover because my audio sort of kind of messed up, so that's gonna be with a little voiceover first time that I do one, so I hope it works out. But I'll show you the clips on how it looks and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build some things. So a couple of things though before we do. So we're gonna build that. As you can see, I have mowed the lawn in this whole area here. So we're gonna build something here as well. So that's ready to go. As you notice, the dark wood, it's not here anymore. And that is because I actually realized, I tested it, that the little farm that I did here for the spruce actually works for dark wood as well. So that's fantastic. And then I'm gonna keep testing and seeing if maybe it works for other woods. I'm pretty sure that once we have the access to pale wood, it'll work for pale wood because it behaves the same as dark wood in the sense of growth. But I'm not sure about the oak and the birch since they kind of grow in singles. They don't grow in fours. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set, everything good to go, and we'll go ahead and start moving things over there, getting everything ready so that I can go ahead and build the spawner farm, skeleton spawner farm. So that way I can get rid of this. I am not gonna need this here anymore after that. I will still do a composter somewhere, but since we're gonna do a build there, that is going to include me moving all of this from here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and prepare everything, and then we're going to get started. So I'm excited to have you today here watching, and hopefully I can take you along a fun episode. So let's go. So this is here the spawner, and as you can see, we just came down, and this is the area. I hope that the voiceover is not too weird, but this is the clip that I had audio issues. In any case, so this is it. This is the spawner that I was talking about, that we were going to be working on. What I'm going to do is then I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning it up, and I will go ahead and include some pseudo time lapse of sorts, but I'm going to start working it now. Let's go. And this is the end of the first phase that I did. I cleaned it up, I opened it up, and now we're ready to move on to the next part. Here we have the final step of the cleanup. So this room is now ready to start building the actual functional side and decorating it a little bit and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started now. But as you can see, we've cleaned up the whole room, and the spawning area, it's all complete. So on to the next. And this is here the chamber already sort of completed. You can see that it's been, I decorated it a little bit so that way it looks like a dungeon, right? I'm thinking of maybe do the floor. We'll see. But at least it really looks good. It looks like a dungeon, like what it should be, right? So there you see that there is that redstone lamp, which I'm gonna connect with some redstone, and then I'm gonna put a lever right there, and that's gonna turn on and off the lamp, and it's gonna turn on and off the actual farm. And then that's the hole where the skeletons will fall. So a lot to do. Here, this is the chamber. They're gonna fall through there. This is where the killing chamber will be, and you can see we'll go ahead and then do some decoration around, and we'll make it look very nice. But yeah, this is pretty much all I have now. This is the footage. Like I said before, this is all voiceover because the audio completely messed up on me. So I'm trying to keep up with what the video shot, but I think this is good. The next, I'll go ahead and show you the final result, the final done farm. All right. All right, that was pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna do like a tutorial about it. I'm just gonna show you probably saw some clips, right, of how the progress was, but I am going to now show you the final result. And we're gonna go down the mines. We're gonna do this in one shot. We're not gonna worry about editing too much on this one because it is actually pretty straightforward. And then once we're done here, I actually wanted to take you back to the gunpowder farm because I did a couple of little changes. This is one of the things I love about this game, that you can always sort of maybe improve or not, may just make it better for you and for your use case. So, but we're here. So this is the corridor, and this is what we've done. Look at this. We've created a little kind of sort of mine shaft-esque look to it. Here is the spawner farm, as you can see, and I will go around it. This is just for decoration. They don't open, but this is here just in case I need to work on crafting some things, but you'll see. So that's the spawner. I hope you guys can see. I hope it's not too dark because of course this is tinted glass to make sure that there's no light in there, but we did that little light where let's go ahead and do it. We flick and boom, the skeletons start spawning. There's no light, zero light whatsoever there. And what happens is that they go down that hole, and I'm gonna try that hole there, right? They come up here, and let's stand here for a moment. And what happens is that they go up this bubble elevator. Whoop, you saw that. It was a little bit quick there, but they go up this bubble elevator, and then they fall right here. So they take a little bit of damage, so they're already sort of injured, so that it's an easy kill. And then what I've done, and you see over there, so because of all the random drops besides arrows and bone, I've created a little bit of an extra sort of storage and sorter. So the sorter only sorts the first two. So this one's bones, and as you can see, they were coming in. And I've been testing it, and I already took some bones. So these are the arrows. I honestly have no idea why. I think it's I don't know what I'm gonna do with the arrows, honestly. Maybe I'll move from Team Infinity to Team Mending, maybe. I just hate using the extra slot for arrows, but anyway. This, anyway, we have it here, and then this, it's for all the other drops. You see, like the armors and all that stuff, and the bows and all that. But the bows is good because we can use those for dispensers, droppers. I think is it dispensers? I think it's dispensers. So that's awesome because we can kind of repurpose those, and that's great. So that's it. That's pretty much the place. I sort of kind of decorated it a little bit so that it looks a little nicer. That one I did the whole thing. Let me actually turn it on so that you can see better. So you see, I kind of made it in the theme of a dungeon, of what it is, but I just expanded it and I did that, as you saw probably from the clips a little bit. But anyway, so this is it. This is the skeleton spawner farm, and it's sort of also like an XP farm of sorts. I mean, not bad. While I'm here, it's not a bad thing. Since my sword is mending, then it gets mended. So great. This is fantastic. So yeah, so you know, if I get one day I decide to kind of AFK here, I have this here because I can then turn all the bones. I can do bone blocks and just keep going at it and gathering all that good stuff. Oh, look at you, random guy. All right. Well, at this point, what I'm gonna do is that I am going to go out. I am going to start preparing and gathering everything that I need to do the build. And then once we do that, then we'll get started with the other thing that I wanted to do. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. See you outside. All right, so we're back here at home. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about something that happened. So if you guys remember, in my last video, I mentioned that I had some issues with the account and the way that it was recognizing it. Weird thing. And then the time lapse for the build of the smelter had Alex's skin instead of my skin. Well, something else happened as well. So I don't know why, but when I came here, I had the farmers, and then I had 3 guys here. So I already put this on, and I'll explain. They all despawned. It was so strange. I don't know what happened, but I guess that everything, you know, happens for a reason, so I'm okay with that. Since the farmers themselves, I guess they were linked to Farmer's Delight, and I officially removed it. Yay! And sad, but you know, it's okay. I think this is gonna be good because we're moving towards being able to update the world, and I am kind of excited because I really want to go to a Pale Garden soon, especially now that Minecraft is also having another drop with more stuff coming. So I want to make sure that the mods that I use are mods that are going to be consistently ported and upgraded and updated. And not get stuck in a version and then miss out on everything else. So with that, yeah, I removed Farmer's Delight, and now those guys, I already worked on them, and I went in and I locked them. They are already giving me golden carrots. Well, at least this guy is, and this guy is. So those 2 are done. This one, I need melons. I could get more apples, but I don't want to just flood myself with apples. So I am going to plant some melons, which is coming. That's part of the thing that we're going to build over there. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. That was weird though, because they all despawned, like the minecarts were here without anybody in it. It was very strange. In any case, hopefully that doesn't happen again. and then we can go ahead and move them. So I'm gonna move more because now I have to create the because the idea was that these were gonna be the armorers, the blacksmiths. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that again, but for now it's fine. I'm focusing on these fellows here, and we'll get them ready for something very fun and nice for them. But with that, I am gonna go ahead and man, it's crazy how fast time flies by in this game. It's already the day's almost over. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wait for this to go. I'm gonna sleep, reset the day, and we're gonna go really quickly to the gunpowder farm, and I'm gonna show you what I did. Just a couple of little updates. I did some back and forth testing of what would be the best case for me at the moment. We might of course change it, you know, there's many things that we can do, but I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be for now. All right, so I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so as you can see, the first thing is that there's only a bubble elevator going up. I removed the one going down. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, like I build the whole thing. There's water around me. I don't have to just drop down. I can just drop down. I don't have to go through an elevator. I can just drop into the water. That's it. Easy, right? But that's not the only thing that I changed. So yep, you see like a little something there. We'll go up and we'll see. I'll show you. Well, hello. There you go. All right. So one thing that you probably, I can't believe that I don't remember. I think I had it with soul campfires here. I decided to actually do it an active farm so that I actually get to kill them and, you know, get the best drops. So yeah, so I decided this is the format that I'm gonna do, which is actually more it's the one true to the Waddles farm design. With that though, I thought that, and I think it's because of the height, the difference in height between mine and Waddles. Waddles tells you to do this 250Y. We are at 199. I did a little bit of a kind of, when I was designing it, I went up and I tried to do the F3B, I think it is, that you get the hitbox and you can see how many things kind of load up or spawn or whatever. And my understanding is that as long as this is high enough and nothing is spawning down there, that it should be good. They do, as you can tell, right? They're definitely spawning, and they are falling down. But for whatever reason, it's not as much as I would like. So I decided to combine it with the other way that you can get the spawn rate for creepers, which is combining it with the one that you normally use on a farm using cats, which is you build it and then you take and you do the AFK platform. I think it's like 128 blocks up in the air or something along those lines. The numbers right now kind of escape me, but so I'm gonna kill this guy, all right, and then we are going, okay, and then we're gonna go to what I did. So I decided to do another bubble elevator and then a drop. This one is just a drop because we need to get here. So we're gonna go up and I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you see, that's the farm, and then we get here and this is the AFK platform. Now this is also a platform that I can just kind of go and take off from here. If I have the elytra on, it's perfectly fine, but we're gonna stay here for a little bit and I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna do a little quick transition. For you it'll probably be a millisecond, but for me, I'm probably gonna stay here about maybe 5-10 minutes so that you see. And I'm actually going to try and see if you can see there. You see how they are falling there, and look at them. So you see the rates, for whatever reason, they increase. So I think this is the combination. This is the perfect combo. So I get them to spawn. So I wait here a little bit. It's like an AFK, but not like a long AFK. And then I'll see you in a little bit, so you'll see how many are there. Maybe I'll do just 5 minutes, and I'll be back. And these are the drops. Look at that. Look at how all of a sudden a bunch of them come out. So we just come here, we sweep edge the heck out of them. And I think that is the way to go, because we can get tons of it. Look at that. That's insane. Okay, so this is the reason why I decided to do it. So I don't know. Let me see. This is $1.99, and that is up there. And I think I have to calculate it to, I think it's the bottom layer, I think. And this is Y263. That's not that far up. We'll have to still tinker with this, but anyway, I still get tons of, look at this. I still get tons of gunpowder. It's not a biggie. It is so good. So I'm happy with this. This is one that I am extremely happy, and it will deserve a very, very cool, very big build around it. And I already have in my mind what I want to do. I just have to really execute it and make sure that it makes sense. And it actually kind of helps that I only did the one bubble column here, because I can actually encompass this one inside the build maybe. We'll see. I'll figure it out though. In any case, let's go ahead and kill these guys and get their drops, and then we will go ahead and go. I'll see you at home. And good morning. We slept through, we are nice and ready, and then now I think I really want to go find the dripstone cave. I don't know how far I want to go, and the reason for that is because, like I said, I don't want to explore too far, just in case a pale garden, excuse me, I was gonna call it pale wood forest. That would work. Anyway, I digress. I would like to have them generate once we move to 1.21.4. So the less I explore, the better. But obviously, I feel like I'm putting myself also in a corner, because we haven't come across any dripstone caves around here. So I don't know. I know that they generate in big continents, right, like in the middle, like far away from the coast. They're like deep in big land masses. So we'll try and see if we can at least scout around, and then hope that we can find. That is going to be the exploration part. We might find it, we might not. I hope it's not too boring for you, but I wanted to take you along and maybe have a chat, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I have everything I need, and then we go. All right, then I'll see you when we're ready to start flying. So interesting thing, I realized what the audio issue was. For some reason there was an update, and this is weird because I hear this happens quite a bit, and I didn't even realize that it would happen. But yep, there was an update, and basically my sources got reset to a default status, and it wasn't picking up the right sources. So a lot of the video so far that you've seen doesn't have the actual Minecraft audio either. So of course I can fix the audio, like me talking and all that stuff, but there's gonna be a good portion of the game of the video that it's not gonna have like the little sounds that you normally hear in my game, in my videos, which is like, you know, the ambiance sounds. So But I think that from this point forward, everything should be back to normal. So with that, perfect timing, because we're gonna go and do some exploring, and we're gonna go and find some dripstone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go, and I'm just gonna take you along for the ride. This is definitely probably a few cuts here and there, but for the most part, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be real time, us going on a little excursion / adventure. You know what? I never check. Oh no, there's water there. So we'll check coming back if there's anything there. But I mean, come on. It is gorgeous when you look back. It is insanely good. Tectonic is just fantastic. I love it. I am gonna go ahead and just call it. I'm not even gonna go south of here or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready. I have all the materials. I already did the inventory. And what I'm gonna do is that I am going to go ahead and I am going to set myself up, and we're gonna do the build that I wanna do. And then we're going to go ahead and take care of those friends that we have there as well, just to finish that up. So this is going to be a time lapse of the build, but when I come back after the time lapse, there's going to be a lot more done. I don't want to spoil it. I'll show you and you'll see. All right, let's get on to the time lapse. What do you have? Dripstone! Dripstone? Dude, I'll be back. Please stay here. I'm gonna go get some emeralds. Okay, guys, so as I just showed in the previous clip, I got very lucky. And I got dripstone. I got pointed dripstone. Yeah. That makes me so excited. I can't believe it. I was doing this. Okay, so let me gather myself because the excitement is a little bit much. So I was preparing the area, right, after the build, and I'm gonna show you in a little bit. It's just that I did this interjection. I had to record. I had to put in there because it is incredibly lucky that I just was doing my thing. I was doing things which you will see just now, literally in probably a second, and the wandering trader came in. Now everybody kills him or whatever, or he despawned or whatever, but I always check, and most people check as well. But oh my god, he had dripstone and I was able to buy 10, which is fantastic. But I mean, what? That's awesome. Anyway, let me get to it, okay? I'll see you in a bit. So we're done. I have finished the little surprise besides the bill. So we're gonna go see it now. But first, I wanted to show you here. So and yes, we did get the dripstone. So we're gonna work on that just now because I got 10. One can be a block, and I am gonna hope and cross my fingers that I can just then grow from that. But we'll test that out. Okay, perfect. Let's show you. Ooh, it's all clean here. I removed the patches that I had here. So now this is another open canvas. So, all right, let's go take a look at the farmer's house, and that's what I built. So look at this. And I'm gonna do the body detachment so that you can see it from top. So this is the house. I kind of did a little bit of a pathway, and this I need to finish it because I want to do some sort of like that, like little pillars and all that, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So we'll get to that. But this is the house. Let's go inside so that you can see it. And here we go. It's just a little simple house, but I went a little bit kind of extra on this one. So here's the dining room. As you can tell, we still have the mod, the Macau's furniture. So I love this. Just the fact that you can put chairs and tables. It's just fantastic. I put the 2 paintings there that I thought appropriate for this house. And the kitchen with a nice sort of chimney here and fireplace. So here's the smoker, and then just some cabinets as well. These are just decoration, the chests, but the barrels are definitely usable. Here I put some things as well just to decorate, and then we go on to the upstairs, and here's the bedroom. Again, I kept it very simple, but I wanted to do it a little bit. I'm trying to really learn the indoor design. Even you see with this, even without the mods, so it's kind of like a little couch, and here's like the cupboard, closet, if you will. So there we go. It's just a little bit of storage with some wardrobes and all that good stuff. And that's it. This is the little house. So of course they're gonna be free roaming. One thing is that I might just add another bed here, or even on this side here, because I do have 3 farmers, so I want to make sure that they have, and I have to bring the composters, which I am thinking of maybe putting one. What was it that I was thinking? Hold on a second. Now I don't remember. I think it was like here, and then put something on top just to make it look like a plant. I'll probably put another composter here as well. And as you can tell, I have the gate so that they don't leave. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have. I hope it's good. I mean, I hope you like it. I'm very proud of this. Again, this is 100% my design. I do have some inspiration from the awesome mythical sausage, but the house itself I kind of built out of my own design. So I hope you like this. And here it is. So we have pumpkin growing, we have beets, we have a little scarecrow here, and you see here what I did is kind of like a broken wall, more or less, more like dividers. We have potatoes, we have melons here, and then here we have carrots growing. And because we have the half slabs, I don't have to jump up and down. This is the magical guy that gave me the dripstone. I'm not gonna kill him. He gave me dripstone. He's awesome. And then, a wheat field right here, which is gonna be expanded. Actually, I need to kind of expand it even more, but let's go ahead and do the detachment, and so that you guys can see sort of like the idea here. So yeah, and we'll finish here. We'll put more wall and more divider there. But I think this came out pretty awesome. I'm quite happy. Oh, and of course, the chimney and the weather thingy that spins with the wind. Come on. Cool, right? Pretty awesome. You are probably wondering something about this. Let me show you what I mean. What I am gonna show you here. So these are azalea leaves, and you're wondering, what is that? So because I have that mod that gives me like stairs and slabs from all different kinds of blocks, well, this is slabs of this block of the flowering azalea, and you see here it's the flowering azalea leaves slab, and I put two on top of each other. This was a happy discovery. I did not realize that putting two on top of each other was gonna make this little kind of round design, almost like somebody it's keeping the bushes and trimming it. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, and once again the sun is coming down. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I've had so much fun doing this video. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did building this. And again, I'm really enjoying how this whole place is coming together. But there's so much more, so many more things that I have in mind, so much decorating and cleaning up and connecting and doing all these things. Yes, so much, and I am so happy that there's so much. So with that, once again I appreciate you guys joining in this wonderful adventure, coming along with me. I hope you like this, but that's it for me today. Do all the YouTube things, and please share that you like it, maybe your friends like it too. So just share, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, and yeah, if you're new, subscribe if you want to see more of this. I do appreciate you guys very much, but up until the next one, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.